Yeah! I got some garbage to review. Because I'm the trash man. I come in and I throw garbage all over the room. Oh, wait a minute. Why, this isn't garbage at all. This is the new D&D pre-painted miniature set. A whole brick. I'll have to open this up and take a look. Because it still might be garbage. Well, it's time again for another cracking unboxing. So we have here our booster brick, which of course is 8 random packs with 4 miniatures each. And see what we got. Box number 1. I broke it. We have a dupe of a mini that we opened last time. Period. This one is the same one. It's a non-spiky hammer. We got some little guys here. We got a Knoll whip. Little fish dude guy. Pretty cool. What is this one? Oh, well, it's the bearded devil. The devil with a beard. That's a pretty cool miniature. It kind of more looks like he's throwing up than he's got like the big spiky beard. But still, I like that one. That's okay. Oh yeah! And then we get one of the little ones that I was hoping we were gonna get. We get the little gazer guy. Just a tiny little miniature guy. He's got a bit of packing material still on him. But look at him. It's like a little tiny little beholder, and he's all angry. That's pretty cool. Can you even see that? This is a minuscule miniature. A camera might not even be good enough for you to get a decent look at what this little guy looks like. That is a pretty cool miniature. Man, that is tiny. That might be the smallest small miniature I've ever seen out of Wizards of the Coast. So that's interesting. So, not a bad first pack. Got another one of them big old Empyreans and some interesting guys. Second pack, looks like we got another Frost Giant. Gigante de Frost. With another sword there. Someone in the comments said that it didn't make any sense for the Norse Lake Frost Giants to have the Gladys swords like that. Or how do you pronounce it? We have a Triton. Or, I don't know how you pronounce this guy. This is one of the weird sea creatures guides. Not too awful. So he's there. We got... Oh, we got a classic vampire spawn. Now these are actually a little nicer than the original vampire spawn. Because those were just kind of... vampire spawn in kind of dark black leather armor, and these have a little bit more character to them. Vampire spawn, of course, are weaker vampires and can be easily mistaken for zombies or other types of undead if they are newly turned. So that's super interesting. I actually kind of like that. Pleased. And then we have a sea spawn, which I don't know exactly what that guy is, but obviously he's got the weird fish ears and patchwork armor. So some sort of evil creature. I don't think I actually ever remembered seeing that in the monster manual or anywhere really. Kind of interesting. On to box number 3. I got a suspicion we're gonna get some more of the common big ones that we've gotten before. Ooh, finally we get a hill giant. I actually kind of wanted one of these hill giant females, so that's cool. Hill giant female. Classic hill giant. Giant bag on the back, which can probably be touched up and repainted. As you can see, these no damage done that time. We're all good. so let's see here. What else we get in this set? Oh, we now got another gibbering mouther. Which, again, the actual sculpt on this is okay. And some of the eyes look nice. But again, I might try to repaint the actual teeth and whatnot. Oh, we got a kobold! It's just a regular old kobold! Awesome. Always need lots of these little guys. This is a guy who could easily be like a player character kobold. He's actually a little bit bigger. Again, your run-of-the-mill kobold. Still a small-size miniature, but a decent sculpt. And then we have a pair of... Whoa! This is weird. I wish I was on camera, because you'd think I'm lying. I got 2 miniatures in the same bag. Is that, like, how that's supposed to go? I think this might be a bonus, because I don't think you're supposed to get 2 of these in the same pack. That's pretty cool. These are mud mephits. I don't know quite how you pronounce that, but they're little mud homunculi-like guys. And apparently I got 2 of them in this pack, so I think that's a mistake. Or maybe that's a feature. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. So we got 5 in pack number 3. So I feel pretty good about that. It says on the box that it's supposed to be only 4 of them in here. So on to pack number 4 as we're talking about the 4. And ooh, we have something different. We have a Stone Giant Dreamwalker. Interesting. I'm not sure. And he looks like he's dreamwalking. Is that like... I think he's supposed to have something on that shoulder. I think that's a mistake. Because that appears to be... Yeah, no, he's supposed to... She, actually, is supposed to have something on that shoulder. So this is an incomplete. Boy, that's a shame. We also have some bad painting here, because this is clearly not supposed to be flesh, but it's painted flesh tones. I think that's just an anchor. So that's not... Either that's not painted right at all, or... That's weird. I don't think that's... Yeah, that's definitely... Yeah, I think something's supposed to be on that shoulder. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. So let's see what else we got in there. So that's a bit disappointing. I'll have to look that up. I don't believe that's how that miniature is supposed to look. We got another Kobatol. So we'll have a nice little collection of fish folk, which is nice because that's one of those enemies where if you have a big old mob of them, it's good. We got some interesting devil dog stuff. This is Death Dog. So that's cool. As I said before, it's an interesting sculpt, 2-headed dog. Useful for a couple different things, maybe. And then finally, I think we're going to have a Knoll here. Yes, we're going to have a Knoll, which is a Knoll Flesh Gnar. It's a nice short sword and some very nice 2-headed Morningstar flails. That's pretty cool. Not too bad. Possibly another... I think that's actually good to go right there. So, not bad. Number 5 is a little bit heavy. So we might have another significant, huge miniature coming up here. Oh, yes we do. We pulled the unique... Wow, no. I lied once again. It's just another Frost Giant. Boy, that's a shame. We're going to have a lot of dang Frost Giants. Oh, we got one of these interesting looking goblin guys, which is interesting. This is a bit of a heroic pose for a goblin. So maybe they were thinking people could use this as like a goblin player character or something. Because he's pretty forthright. His shoulders are square. Certainly not the sort of craven, villainous goblins that usually show up in my campaign. We got another Meso-Demon. There's a little pitchfork there. And then, oh, hey, we got the Bard character. Rocking out with a lute. Pretty good sculpt there, I like that. Flowing cape. Ooh, I don't like that. Yeah, that seems a little loosey-goosey. Yeah, that's definitely not really. What's that? Well, no, I guess that's just rubbery. So that's good. I was worried there that that arm might not be on there as good as I like. But that's okay. Alright, that's a decent miniature. We are on pack number 6. Open them up and see what's inside. Oh, here we go. Finally, a unique giant. The first unique giant that we've actually pulled. And it is the mouth of... I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a hill giant. But it's the weird hill giant thing that's gone crazed from hunger and is locked up by its fellow hill giants, who then goes crazy and goes running off looking for food as soon as he gets free. And then he eats, and then they lock him up again. And he throws up a lot, and he's disgusting. And he certainly looks very disgusting here. He's got a bunch of pumpkins here that he's eating down, trying to regain his hill giant mass. And he wasn't working out, so he's got a lot of flabbiness there. A disgusting miniature, but not as disgusting as I thought. In the renders, he looked really awful and not really aesthetically pleasing. But here he's not too bad. He just, yeah, this is not too bad. I don't mind this too much. So, unique giant. Very nice. So, what else do we have here? We have a small miniature, which... a Magman. And these little guys eat metal and are from the primordial fire, I believe. They are certainly weird little guys. And this guy's got a little bit of translucent fire hair. Small miniature, not too bad. Happy with that. I'll have to add him to my list of miniatures. Oh, and look what we got here. We got another Knoll. What is this Knoll? This is just a regular Knoll. So, same sculpt as the Flesh Gnar, but he's got 2 short swords. So that's pretty cool. And, not awful sculpt. A little bit of detail here and there. Alright. For a... Whoa, see, I don't like that. I like miniatures where you put them down, you don't have to worry about them knocking over. Well, that was probably my fault that time. Alright, and then finally! Yes, yes, yes. Hooray, hooray, hooray. What's the miniature that I really wanted from this set? The Quadrone Modron. Ah, yes. Mechanis's own archer. A very dangerous but goofy-looking robotic foe. It's not too bad. I'm actually surprised that the paint job isn't as awful as I suspected. Now, the wings, of course, don't look all that great. I will probably redo those. But I like his little dumb little face and expression. This is certainly an interesting sculpt. Super happy I pulled that. That's definitely one of the miniatures I really wanted from this set. Alright, 2 to go. Number 7. Let's take a look at number 7 now. Open it up. See what we got. What else am I hoping to pull? I'm hoping to pull that Ultralisk. Whatever the big Mind Flayer thing is. That or the Goblin Hucker. Either one of those would be good. Ooh, but looks like I pulled something else. Now this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about a huge miniature. Now, I mean, come on. This is nice. We got the sword, which is a little bit bent, but that's fine. It's a little bit wonky. Yeah, I don't know how the heck they expected that. Okay. Well, anyways, the entire presentation is good. So this is the Storm Giant. This is just a regular old Storm Giant, and I think they did a good job of making him very, very imposing. The paint job is simple, but it works very nicely. He's got very detailed armor. The addition of the translucent lightning bolt, yeah, that really makes this miniature, like the color palette, stormy gray and silvers and black with that headpiece on the helmet. Very nice. This is a very good miniature. I like this a lot. I don't have many Storm Giants at all in my collection, so this is definitely a very good miniature. As you can see, he's, you know, a proper Storm Giant. Towers above lesser giants. I believe, yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. I'm happy I pulled that. I didn't even know I wanted that miniature until I saw it. Let's see here. So with that guy, we get another Death Dog, which is okay. Because again, Death Dogs are a pretty cool sculpt. We finally pull a Dragonborn. A Dragonborn fighter. So that's pretty cool. Full metal shield. He's got like a weird axe thing that seems to be made out of bone. Not too bad. Not too bad. Excellent. Considering how few and far between Dragonborn miniatures are. Well, affordable ones at least. And we have another little Magman guy. Which is pretty cool. I like little Magman guys. See, if you fall in love with little miniatures like this, and you can think of different ways to use them for your campaign. Alright. Last box. Now, because I got the Storm Giant, I don't know if I'm going to get anything very interesting for this last box. But we can always hope. We can always hope. So we've got only one unique giant so far. But we did get that Storm Giant, which I believe is a rarer one. And yep, the last box. We get another one of these goofy looking Cyclopses. Which I was not terribly impressed with. Will we pull something interesting? I don't think we will. I'll tell you right now, for our rare, we have the exact same Triton that we had before, which is a nice enough sculpt and a nice enough paint job and a nice enough miniature, but not specifically anything I need or want in terms of miniatures. Ooh, we do, however, find ourselves with another kobold. But this time, it's the fanciest of kobolds. It's the winged kobold. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait 1 second here. Did they? Oh my goodness. Well, I guess I can't blame them, but this is why the one kobold looked a little bit bigger. Because the regular kobold in this pack is just the winged kobold without the wings. And he's got a backpack instead of wings. Wah, wah, wah. Reusing sculpts. I only wish this reused of sculpts means that we'd get more miniatures or better prices or more quality. Yeah, but no, I'm happy with this. It looks very nice. The wings have a kind of weird dry brush on them, which perhaps I will redo. It's always nice to have a winged kobold. And our final miniature is going to be a regular kobold with a backpack. I'm going to call this guy the Adventurer Kobold because he is a little bit too large and too outfitted to be just a regular old kobold. So he's either going to be a scout for the kobold armor, or he's definitely going to be some sort of NPC kobold. So, there we have it, an entire brick of Monster Menagerie 3. I am not too disappointed. I'm not lamenting that I spent what I spent on this. Again, I used an eBay coupon to get this. Now, I did go to my local game shop, and they did eventually get some of these in, and I did buy another pack there. I did it by weight, and I was lucky enough to get the specialized fire giant with the 2 shields, which I don't remember exactly what that guy's name is, but I was happy with my draw there. These were good, though. I got this guy because I have a collection of these guys, so I have this guy as a leader now, which is good. Because that would be kind of difficult. I could try my hand of trying to sculpt this guy. I don't know. I don't know. I might try sculpting some of these guys. It's just it would be interesting. It's, you know, obviously it's a box with mechanical legs, but at the same time, it's, you know, I don't know. I might try my hand at sculpting one of those. But yeah, no. So I got him. I got the specialized giant, which is the specialized hill giant, which if you look in the monster manual, this guy actually has randomized attacks for when you use him in battle. So that's pretty cool. On a sad note, I have this where it's like, I'm pretty sure that there's something supposed to be there that's not that. I'm pretty sure that's like a little section for another piece. So this would be another good case where you could use green stuff to sculpt another cloak maybe, or something like that. Yeah, the expression on these guys is interesting. I might try to repaint, because with the job that they did on the expression, you can't really see the mouth much. So I might try to pick that up. And obviously, stuff like this bothers me, where there's an obvious extra piece here that should be painted a different color, and it's not painted a different color. So, but yeah, you know, pretty decent. And I'm happy that I got an extra guy. Again, I'm not sure if this is supposed to happen or not, but I'm happy it happened. And then finally, I think that pulling this guy definitely made me a little bit happier about my purchase. This is a very imposing miniature. This is definitely going on my table. It's definitely going into my collection. This Storm Giant is a proper Storm Giant miniature. It's very, very, very imposing looking. The sword is kind of all wonky when you look at it from the side, but again, that's just me. Maybe it's supposed to be like that, kind of. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I really like that. That is a very good use of translucent materials. It's a very good use of translucent materials. And presentation on that's great. I like that miniature. And the rest of them will be very, very useful. I am a little bit disappointed that I pulled 2 more Frost Giants when I could have used some other giants other than Frost Giants. But, you know, you can always try to trade those with your friends and whatnot. Let me know if you found some pretty cool miniatures. If there's any miniatures you want me to review, please let me know. This has been the Trash Man, and I will see you guys later.